It is a good time to be an anime fan as we got a lot of fantastic news hitting the anime sphere. I'm here to get you guys updated fully on everything that you should be excited for. We have some news around 2 studios coming together for Kaiju number 8. Ascendance of a Bookworm is approaching its conclusion. Some new news has been released for Hayao Miyazaki's new film. And yes, we got an announcement for a release date for the Mushoku Tensei Reincarnation Season 1 Part 2 Blu-ray after so long. But if you're interested in any of this news, definitely stay tuned. To kick things off, because I have a soft spot for Mushoku Tensei Reincarnation, Crunchyroll has released their release date for the second part of the Season 1 Blu-rays. This will be a standard Blu-ray and DVD release. For those that don't know, if you buy the Season 1 limited edition, it pretty much has a slot for Part 2, so there's no limited edition, obviously. This will include all 12 episodes of Part 2 plus the OVA, which is also a good thing to note because we were kind of concerned they would do that separate. But it's currently listed on Right Stuff for $48, so definitely get your pre-orders in. Super excited for that. I'm glad they didn't wait another whole year to release that. And one of these days, I'll get my Season 1 limited edition delivered. Moving on, the official website for Kaiju number 8 has released a promo video, the studio's listings, visual, and a 2024 premiere. The PV for it's already pretty solid, mostly like rubbles of a city, but then eventually showing some guy standing there with what looks like a gas pump nozzle, but we'll see. I don't know, maybe some weird Ghostbusters thing or something. But no, they have listed that Production IG will be doing the animation for it, and Studio Kara will be doing the designs and artwork for the kaiju themselves. So, pretty interesting there. The synopsis is a man working a job far removed from his childhood dreams gets wrapped up in an unexpected situation. Becoming a monster, he aims once again to fulfill his lifelong dream. We'll see how that one turns out. Definitely 2 pretty solid studios working on it. Moving on, for fans of Ascendance of a Bookworm, yes, it's been officially announced through one of the recent novels for the series that it is coming to its conclusion, or at least it's approaching its conclusion. What that means? That could mean a lot of things. It could mean that they're going into the final arc next year, or it's going to end next year. Yes, the announcement is that they're going to be approaching the conclusion in 2023. It's a pretty beefy series. We have, of course, the 33rd volume is releasing in winter of next year, so it's going to be a lot to read, and I'm looking forward to it, as I've just recently purchased mostly all that's currently available in the West, and I cannot wait. Moving on, the official website for the TV anime Sweet Reincarnation has revealed a promo video and visual for the series. In this, they announced a July 2023 premiere. The synopsis for this one is Pastry Mille Mortalen, aged 9, is both his father's heir and the reincarnation of an unfulfilled pastry chef. While he dreams of a land filled with sweet treats, there's a lot to be done first, from learning how to fight to controlling his new magical talents and doing his best to defend the village from bandits. And yet all he really wants to do is bake the perfect apple pie. The promo doesn't have me too excited, but we'll see how that one turns out. We're definitely kind of transitioning from the isekai genre craze to the just reincarnating the same world stuff. Moving on, the wraparound jacket for the 6th compilation book for Firefighter Daigo of Fire Company M has revealed the manga is going to get a TV anime adaptation in 2023. A new website was opened with a teaser promo as well, so definitely check that out. Synopsis is fire, smoke, adrenaline, and fear. When everyone is running to escape from a fire, a few courageous people are running to jump right into the thick of it. Firefighters put up their own lives on the line to protect others, and Daigo has always dreamed of becoming one. He's fresh out of the training academy and has been newly assigned to Medaka ga Hama Fire Station. Cocky and overconfident, Daigo responds to a few calls and is quickly humbled and put in his place. He's still got a lot to learn before he can call himself a true firefighter. That sounds cool. I watched Fire Force and I was like, this would be a cool idea to actually have firemen anime. That would be really, really cool. So, I mean, that's technically kind of feeding into what I really enjoyed about those early segments of Fire Force, just in actual fires, not devils. So we'll see how that one turns out. Moving on, the official website for Saint Cecilia and Pastor Lawrence has released a new PV and visual. I have to say the PV looked absolutely adorable. This is one that I've kind of talked about before. It looks really exciting, and the PV just absolutely sold me on Cecilia. She looks super cute. For those that don't know, this is already announced to be hitting in April, and Crunchyroll will be streaming it in the West. Moving on to some unfortunate news, Viz Media has announced that their monthly subscription for the English Shonen Jump will be increased from $1.99 to $2.99, and this will begin in January. Additionally, and I think this was announced before, they will be stopping their sub payments through PayPal starting January 17th. So I guess at this point, figure out if you want to continue or not. And yes, if you're paying through PayPal, you gotta look for different ways to go about it. Moving on, Kadokawa has announced that the Unnamed Memory light novel is getting a TV anime adaptation. They already released a teaser trailer as well as a key art for the series. It is set to premiere in 2023. This one, the synopsis is witches, the century-old mages that command power immense enough to bring a catastrophe. Oscar, the crown prince of a powerful kingdom, Pharsis, was cursed as a young boy to never sire heir. Hoping to break that magic, he seeks out Tinasha, the strongest witch on the continent. To meet her, he climbs her tower, as she is said to grant the wish to anyone who successfully does so. Yet when he arrives at the top, he requests that Tinasha become his bride. So that's how you're gonna get around it. If you're trying to get a witch to remove a curse for not being able to have a kid, just make them the bride. But no, I've seen a lot of excitement for this one already, so I'm definitely looking forward to it. Moving on, GL Bunko has announced that I Am in Love with the Villainess light novel is getting a TV anime adaptation. This is set to premiere in 2023. They already have a trailer for it, which has a lot of animation in it, so I'm assuming it's going to be here pretty soon. There's also a key visual available as well. This one, ordinary office worker Rei wakes up in the body of a protagonist of her favorite otome game, Revolution. To her delight, the first person to greet her is also her favorite character, Claire Franchos, something, I'm sorry, the main antagonist of the whole story. Now Rei is determined to romance Claire instead of the game's male leads. But how will her villainous lady love react to her new courtship? This will look kind of dorky because obviously this is a big growing trend right now, is the trapped in otome game type stuff, but it just looks kind of funny, the idea that she's really trying to get with this villainess and she is super nasty, so gotta break the tsundere, like a lot of these upcoming otome game shows. I'm just realizing that the villainous genre itself is not the trapped in otome game, it's always the villainous character, so we'll see. Moving on, the Twitter account for Studio Ghibli has finally revealed Hayao Miyazaki's new film, How Do You Live, will open in Japanese theaters on July 14th of 2023. So it's coming up, it's finally coming out. A new visual has been released as well, so definitely going to be excited for that one. We'll see if he goes and retires once again after he's done. And finally, our last bit of news, High Dive has announced that they will begin streaming Girls on Panzer das Girls on Panzer das Finale third film on December 19th. It's going to be in both subtitle and English dub as well, so super excited to see that they finally got that one coming out. I know a lot of people's been waiting for that one. I need to get back into it. I think I've watched one of them, so I need to watch the second one. But just more crazy tankery and bizarre physics and how do these children live from these blasts. But anyhow, that's all the news I have for you guys today. I hope you guys enjoyed this news bit. If you did, make sure that like button down below, comment, let me know what's the most exciting stuff in this news bit. Additionally, if you're new to the channel, make sure that subscribe button so you get all my content. I do news, reviews, first impressions, top list of its animates pretty much here. Additionally, if you want to support the channel more, we have a Patreon link, a tips link, and a super thanks button down below. Greatly appreciate everybody it does, and I'll take care.